All right, welcome to Cooking with Tripwire, and I'm tripping over my words already. It is like super late at night. I'm extremely exhausted, sitting over here in the Super 8 Motel. So I'm making up something right off the top of my head. I know that when I made this before, it was a mac and cheese. It's definitely not a mac and cheese type thing because we're adding some other stuff to it. I'm going to be making kind of like a Motel Jambalaya, I guess we can want to call it that. I'm not sure. But so over here we got some water. We got some pork tender bites. We got some cheese. We got a beef stick. So you got pork and beef. And we got some shrimp flavored ramen noodles. We have 3 of them, but guess what? We are not going to be using all 3 of those. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start prepping everything up, and I'll show you exactly what we're going to be doing. Yeah, this is like really late, and I'm really tired, but this may just hit the spot today. Okay, yeah, this is definitely going to be on the shorter side. All right, so we got the cheese over here, we got our beef stick sitting over here, and we got this pork just sitting over here. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be chopping this up like this. We're going to wait on the cheese for a minute. We're just going to cut these down into smaller bite-sized pieces. Shouldn't take too long over here. So I'm going to get that cut. What we're going to do is we're going to take these and automatically just dump them right into the ramen noodles. That has not been cooked yet. I'm going to go for that really quick. Okay, let's not get too picky about it. I'm tired. We're just going to throw that in there. What the heck? Why not? I've never tried this before, believe it or not, but I've heard people doing this when they were in jail and prison and stuff, so it sounds like a pretty good idea. Let's give it a shot. We got these little chunks. This is what is that? Jack beef, something like that. Either way, this is too big. I think that this is actually too big of a piece. So I'm going to be cutting these down so they're more bite-sized and everything. So let me give that a little shot. I need a little bit smaller the better. That's just the way I am. If you like your parts or your food bigger chunks, knock yourself out. You are in control. It's your world of cooking. You are the Bob Ross of your kitchen. Keep that in mind. So yeah, I'm going to cut this up right here. Like that. Well, I'm just going to take this and we're also going to add it right into here. Now we're going to take all of our meat and put it into here. Now here's the thing, I showed you that I have 3 stacks of ramen noodles. Well, we're not using all 3. We're using the 1. So what in the world am I doing with the other 2? I'll show you right now. Number 1, you got this packaging here. This is what I'm talking about. We got the shrimp package, the shrimp seasoning. I'm going to cut this open and dump that into here. So we got 1. And I like stuff that is super strong. That is the reason why I got the other 2. We're going to be cutting those and adding them. What are you going to do with the leftover noodles? Whatever you want with them. The way I look at it, they're cheaper than all, and I basically need the seasoning. I don't need any more starch in my diet, trust me. So we're going to cut this one open here. And cut it over here so it doesn't leak all over the place. Boom. There's more there. Oh, this is going to be very, very shrimpy. I hope. I do have to say I hope, because like I said, I've never tried this before. This might be super strong on shrimp. We'll give it a shot, right? What the heck do we got to lose? All right. The one thing where I did luck out is that we do have a microwave. Because I thought they said I did not have a microwave. Grab your water. It's sitting over here. We're going to take this, dump it on the inside also. And coat everything. I'm going to try to get up to right about there. That should work. Actually, that might be a little too much. But that's cool. We'll work with that. As you can see, we did not add the cheese yet. We're going to be doing that after we get this cooked. So I'm going to take this over to the microwave and cook it, and then I'm going to block up the cheese. I'm going to see what we got. All right, we got the cheese cut up into little small pieces, and this just came out of the microwave for 3 minutes. I'm going to flip this around. Let's see if this is ready yet. No, it looks fairly good so far. What we're going to do, though, is that the noodles are still kind of on the hard side. And I don't know about you, but when I eat ramen, I got a tendency to like them super duper mushy. This is not super duper mushy at all. It almost looks like it's like a meat soup. What I'm trying to do is just get as much of the liquid into the noodles as much as humanly possible. So what we're going to do, just give it a little twirl over here with the fork. Hot, very hot, but it's not hot enough. So what we're going to do is we'll pop it in the microwave for another 2 minutes. And then we're going to let this sit so the noodles will absorb more of the liquid. All right, the good news is that a lot of liquid actually did get into the noodles now, but there's still some in there. That's fine, we'll just leave it as is. So we got this, try to mix it up a little bit. But while we're at it, let's start adding our cheese. Now, it's a very delicate procedure when you're adding cheese. You gotta be very precise. Screw it, I'm hungry. There we go. Get out of here, we don't need you no more. So we're gonna get this, we're just gonna mix it all in here. Hopefully this tastes good. Hopefully it's very, very, whoops, lost a piece. Shrimpy and meaty. Because I do believe that's what a jambalaya is. It's been a long time since I had one. But I'm calling this Motel Jambalaya. If I am wrong, let me know. But again, it's just like on the fly. I'm trying to come up with something. So let's get dinner set up, shall we? Yes, we shall. All right, let's give this a taste and see what we got over here. We're going to try the noodles out first. See how they are. Hopefully they're done good. Yeah. If you want shrimpy, totally shrimpy, big time. But we also gotta have our meats. Try some of these meats here. You could also taste the meat that it actually got incorporated into the noodles. Yeah, it's actually really good. There's something off the top of our head that's not bad at all. I still want to try one of these little pieces over here with the one that we cut up. Jack meats. I don't know what it's called. Very tender. I was worried about that. I was glad that it turned out to be very tender. I thought it was going to be hard. And accompanying our meal today, we got some Chester Cheetahs fried ranch. Believe it or not, I've never had one of these, so this is my first for me. I'm sure you guys know what store cupcakes are like. So we got some from the store, so I got to have some sort of dessert. Yeah, it's actually really good. This is actually a really quick, fast meal if you want to make it. You're sitting in a motel room, you got nothing to do. And what totally sucks is that it's Shark Week, and I cannot watch it live, but I can watch Shark Week on YouTube. So this is like the last year or so. So I'm still going to get my Shark Week in nonetheless. I thank you all very much for watching Cooking with Tripwire. I suggest you guys try this recipe. Let me know what you think if you try it. Thank you all very much for watching. Like, subscribe, keep the hunt alive, and we'll see you next time. Next week, there's going to be another Cooking with Tripwire. Later.